Hello YouTube, I'm Done It's Over here again today, and we are going to be cracking some Series 1 Rise Monsterpocalypse back from 2008. Now I have this box here, that's not part of what we're opening. This is actually the only piece of my original collection I still have, mainly because it housed my tournament winning leader, Armadox here. Armadox is pretty cool, and I also have another monster called Zorg in there. Again, these guys should be opened up in the boosters, but Zorg is kind of broken, so he still stays in the box. But anyway, yep, my Armadox is Alpha or Prime figure version as well. Yep, he was my dude back in the day. Acquired a lot. We'll open it up. Let's see what we got. Slide them forward so that the camera can see. As you can see, those big cardboard boxes, we'll just lift it up. Woo! Privateer Press. And then over there it says Monsterpocalypse Monster Booster. Over there it says Unit Booster. We are going to start with the Monster one. Okay. Tape's been previously cut. There'll be 12 of them in there.
Cardboard.
In theory, we should have all 12 characters.
That's what I'm doing. Do you want to show off the differences in boxes if there is?
Well, there's not really any difference in boxes, but this is just what it says is the Monster Booster compared to the blue one, which you see over here is my Unit Booster. That's simply the box that I had. So the monsters are going to be green. The units, when we open them, are going to be blue. Box color just denotes one thing over the other. Alright, so these packages don't necessarily matter. They don't open nicely, especially after all these years. The adhesive that stuck the top together is going to make the cardboard pull and peel, but that's alright. We're just going to keep all the figures and put them into one of these other larger boxes. So feel free to butcher the boxes that they're in. They're going to be broken down, recycled anyway. Alright, so the first one we're opening up is, and his name is right down there, so that's Rogzor. So that means we've opened up Rogzor. He's one of the Planet Eaters. Very ferocious group of aliens that lay dormant on planet Earth until they got hungry, woke up, and decided to start eating everything. But yeah, each of the figures are in their own plastic bag, as the originals ever were. I don't believe they don't do cards or anything like that, but the rest of the booster just has a little plastic thing in it. So set that off to the side. So we have one of the 12 monsters released. And over here, it looks like we're already pulling a Sky Sentinel. Very good. So Sky Sentinel in his prime version, a member of the Guard faction. So he's pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, so that makes for two. I have no idea what that is, actually. That's weird. Which one did she open? This one? Well, no idea what this particular thing is. Looks odd. I don't remember this ever being part of gameplay, so some kind of fancy extra. The arm is broken off of this guy, but again, that was fairly common back in the day. I mean, you can see that his little shard here is even poking out of the plastic, but this is Zor Raiden of the Shadow Sun Syndicate. So I'll have to glue he arm back on, but that'll be alright. We've got three. We got ourselves the aliens. This would be Ares' mothership. Again, both figures. We have the green version, which is the powered up version, and the regular. So that gives us 4 of the 12. Ooh, that would be the... Yep, keep sliding them forward.
Mom thinks she's getting cracking.
The Cthulhu guys. Alright, and this is Defender X. He's the main leader of the Guard faction. So we have both his figures here, making for 5. Now we're getting into my favorite faction, the Cthulhu peoples. And this is... oh goodness, plastic does not allow it to read very well, but Yasuneth or something. But anyway, he's one of the elder gods and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. So that makes 6 different figures out of our 12-pack box. And here's my fresh, clean, unused Armadox. So just like the guy I showed at the beginning of the video, this was my tournament winning beast back in, I believe, 2009, maybe 2010. But he's my dude all the way, Armadox.
I got another Cthulhu.
Oh, it's a different one. So again, for the Cthulhu faction, this is Cthulgosh, or Cthulgrosh, however you want to pronounce it. The second one for the Yeah. No, because that says Yasmith on him. And then this thing says Kathrigrosh. But even if the sculpts look similar, you can see that there are the differences in wings. These elder gods themselves are different. So their tentacles all come out of their mouths and all this, but this guy has tentacles for hands. He's got the big fingers and stuff. So they are similar in type. They don't differ that much in look, but if you know them, then you'll be able to figure that out. So we have 2 of those. And we have the other Shadow Sun for the series, and this is Zor Maxim. I played Zor Maxim pretty competitively back in the day as well, but Armadox was always my go-to. So we've got Zor Maxim, taking our count up to a nice 8. More Ailerines, and this is Demos 9. Oh, I'm not even having that on camera, am I? Alright, so there's Demos 9. Over here, Terrorcon. I know the sculpt very well. This was the main dinosaur for that faction.
This looks like the one that you have, but
it is.
Is it? No, it isn't. Cause look
oh,
at
it
the
will
claws.
be one of them. Let's see. This guy is Gorhydra, or Gorged Hydra, or something. All right. So let me get this over there. That means we have all 12 different monsters, which that's what Series 1 created, so that's pretty cool. They're all in their bags, but we're going to be taking them out of their bags so they can be placed in one of these larger boxes for storage and potential play purposes. So we're going to be, after the video probably, we're just going to slide these over so we can start cracking into the now unit boosters. I'll put all of these fancy bagged guys over there. Alright, so we've got the units here. Now these are going to consist of 5 baseline ground units that'll, go to secure locations on the maps and all that. We also do have the map pack, which I can showcase that if we have the time on the video for it here. So out of that first monster case, only 1 figure apparently is broken, but that's easily repairable with some super glue. We have Unit Booster Series 1 Rise. Opening the boxes is always tricky for this game. Never comes out the way you want it to, even though it does have the pull tabs. Then you have the sticky glue related issues, and ooh, it looks like there is buildings. That's pretty good. Then we dump out the rest of them. Boink, 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 boink. Alright, so that box can go over there. More packing supplies there, but first off we have an apartment building, which the object of this game is to move your characters across the map, smashing buildings and each other. So that's always cool. Then we have the 4 units. This particular thing, we've got a rare version of the Belcher. Okay, right here. Rare version of Belcher. You can tell that with the red in the name. Then we have a regular common of this. Let's see if we can actually see it. A Squix, which is for the Cthulhu type faction. We've got ourselves a dinosaur dude. This is a rare version as well with the red letters. And it says he's Carnodon. And this last one here is a G-Tank for the guard. Okay. That's pretty cool. Each of these packs is going to come with a building. It's going to come with 4 actual usable figures in game to build your factions and armies. It doesn't matter if you separate it or not. Like I said, when you buy the case, you are supposed to get everything. Now the boosters are blind draw, so you never know exactly what you're going to get, but cool things like this radar array building is one of the rarer buildings to pick up, but again, all the buildings that are released should be there. And we have a Squix that's not rare, so a non-rare Squix. The rare ones have leadership abilities and all that kind of stuff too. So, yeah, that'll be the end of that one. Here's a Shadow Sun character. You can even see there. Oh, Jesus, I'm all over the place with the camera here. Alright, so the Shadow Sun, you can see it's got this little plastic base to keep the figure from being bent and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And this is S-Type Shinobi, I believe. Yep, S-Type Shinobi, but a rare version of it. Alright, and this would be another guard unit. This is one of the helicopters, and he's just a common version. And it says he is just rocket chopper. And over here we have a alien version. It's a marauding ship, something I believe. It's called simply a hunter, and it's a rare hunter. And for the Cthulhite peoples, I already went over the squicks, didn't I? Because, yep, that's the squicks. Then we have my third booster. Yes, doggies, bark, bark, bark. And I'll go this way then. So we have that. Open up oil refinery. So that's pretty cool. Another, oh no, this is a Vanguard ship for the aliens. A rare Spinodon. See, is that gonna focus? No. Well, anyway, cool little sculpt there.
Well, you have two more back here.
Uh-huh.
Two different paints.
And it looks like this is a repair engine that goes with the dinosaur folk. And then another dinosaur person, another Carnodon. Alright, so that's all there was in my third booster. Instead of going over every little bit, I'm just going to pick up. You can see the table kind of exploded with figures as the girls here open everything up. So look at all of those figures and all that kind of stuff. That's how you construct your baseline army, all those buildings to use to smash. Yeah. Yep, Carnodon is pretty cool. Now, if you want to slide that forward there, we also have the Series 1 map pack as well. Now, my camera angles are not going to really allow for me to showcase all of the maps, but there are 3 maps in there. All maps are double-sided, so essentially 6 options, as well as an exclusive building in there. So that's pretty cool. We're going to have plenty enough to be able to smash lots of buildings. I do have Series 2 and 3 available. We will be doing a video on those in the coming days. But until then, we're going to simply unpack all this stuff and see exactly what we have. It's going to take too much time to go through piece by piece with that. So we're going to sign off. This is I'm Done It's Over and Family, opening 2008's big monster hit, Monsterpocalypse. Alright, IDIO out.